Are we sitting again?
Nah, I'm just hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah, it's been a while since I ate, and I could really go for some food instead of reacting to another Pokemon episode.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
When did you last eat?
I don't know. Did I have breakfast today?
You don't remember?
No.
I had a full breakfast. I had ketchup. Oh, snap.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Pokemon Master Quest reaction. Watching episode 25 today. Before we begin, the description below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, something for £1. You get early access reactions to Pokemon and Boruto episodes, as well as shout-outs in the description of every video. You also get things like early access to other shows as well, like Dragon Ball, and full-length reactions to all the shows. So check it out. What happened last time on Pokemon?
I've been frantically trying to think of what happened while you were saying all that, and I just remembered. It was because I was like, it was one where Ash didn't do a lot. We met the pre-evolution of one of the fighting types. I can't remember his name. Tyrogue. We met him. Mm-hmm. He was sad because he'd been abandoned by his previous owner.
Supposedly. We never actually saw that.
Yeah, we never actually saw it. That was some backstory we didn't get. And yeah, Ash didn't really do much. He kind of just chilled while that man...
That big, muscular man who just defeated Team Rocket single-handedly.
To defeat them and befriend the little boy.
Yep,
and
that was it. And we moved on. Are you ready for another adventure to Mahogany Town?
Mahogany, yeah.
Let's begin!
It's another beautiful day for our heroes as they continue their journey to Mahogany Town.
Do I look like a hero? I'm a little boy at 10 years old.
A whole lot of trouble.
A whole lot of trouble.
It's so round.
That's what you always say. It's so round.
So round.
Now we're done.
How does it disappear though?
Invisible, and you can't see it either.
Are they still on it?
Such impeccable timing.
This trap never works though. Like it does work, but
A little too peaceful.
oh boy.
You're right. Feels like Team Rocket's up to something.
Did they put too much? They stopped right there.
Yeah, let's check this spot out.
Why would you do that though?
Maybe not.
Hey, of all the nerve. We worked hard on that pitfall, so start falling.
That's right.
He tried. He stomped on it. Are they all gonna get stuck in it? There they go. See those? How deep is it? No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I choose. Me and my friends are gonna do it right. You'll never see us run away from a fight. I'm on a master quest. I want the whole world to see. I believe we're gonna be the very best. 'Cause all I got to do is believe in me. Pokemon!
So it did work.
That's a long drop. Were you falling down enough holes?
Oh!
That would still, you'd hurt your legs doing that though.
For the soft landing.
Always happy to help out when needed.
Now you're all down there.
Oh! How
my
deep!
goodness!
Oh!
They just fell through metal.
Where are they though? A secret society?
Now get back in your ball.
I'm so late. I've got to hurry. I'm in for it big time. Huh? Who in the world are you?
We fell through the ceiling.
Make it quick.
I don't have time for this silly shtick.
But where are we? We're lost.
I mean, there's one with it.
This place.
Look up there. Are those Pokemon?
Hi.
Oh, is that the Xatu?
Xatu? Yeah.
Xatu is big Pokemon. Xatu is said to be able to foretell the future with a high degree of accuracy.
Oh.
It is unknown whether
Is the evolved
Will
form...
Ash become a Pokemon Master?
Let's not ask that question.
Decisions. Fortune telling is very important to us.
What were you gonna say?
Fortune-telling?
Is the evolved form of
Hello there.
not
My
to.
name's Jessie, and I just love fortune telling.
Okay, your
Understand?
future is that you're gonna die.
I'm Misty. Please tell me my fortune.
You suck. You'll never win anything.
You see,
She suddenly has a lot of time.
I gaze a lot. That's why I'm here.
By the way, I'm Callista, but I have to go. Let's follow her.
Callista! Even if
Where's the way out?
would understand what's
Who
being
built
said.
this?
Hello?
We're just going to make it.
Into the light? Whoa, there's a whole society? Right,
It's a cult.
we need to leave. There's a lot of cults in this world.
See, Xatu? Yes, we are. This looks like some sort of rock concert or something.
I would say cult.
Now, ready? Red band up, white band up, red band down, white band down.
See, this is how cults get started.
Now let's get on with today's fortune telling. Xatu, tell us today's weather forecast.
Oh, that's lame.
You've got to tell us what they're saying.
Me? Hey, I'm not the Coast Guard, you know. What do you do?
Flag language.
Flag language. I only speak Pokemon and human.
Thanks a lot.
That's one more than both of you.
The great Xatu speaks. If it is not cloudy today, it will be clear with no chance for thunderstorms unless it should rain.
Whoa!
Wow.
I think it's called double talk.
Rain? But I thought you said...
She said unless it rains.
I know
Which
they had
it did.
forecasted clear skies. Hold on.
They didn't forecast nothing.
Everyone, I know it's pouring rain out here, but please, just stay put. The rain could be a sign that the day is here. I must know. What day?
Callista!
This is like a weird conspiracy theory.
The day is here.
Cult.
What about the rest of it? With the Xatu god, someone's gonna tell us the forecast!
Look on the news.
Get your phone out.
Flag language.
Fortune telling has never been one of my strong suits, but rock, paper, scissors is. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you all play paper. Ready, set, and 1, and 2, and a 3. Oh. Ha! You lose. So, there's the door. Bye-bye.
They're awfully quiet.
I'm used to getting this reaction when I showcase my talents.
Now, let's get down there.
I have no words.
That must have been
level
some
of
kind of
Philly,
joke.
yeah. Yeah, I think that must have been something that
And
went
they
over
couldn't
our
dub
head.
is like, we can't.
This is our Weather Information Control Center.
This is fortune telling?
No, it's using technology.
First, I'll compile the latest
Beautiful.
data. What's that?
What it looks like is a Xatu, but it's really an antenna.
The ultimate Xatu has arrived! Why is his head moving like that?
Let's see. There's a high-pressure ridge moving in, which means sunny skies with a chance of very light rain. No real accumulation.
Great, guys. Every single time.
Xatu 3 told me that a person who was able to predict the weather would come here today.
It's
Well,
not-
considering that they can't do nothing.
It's Ash.
Me neither.
I know an awful lot about Pokemon breeding, but I'm clueless about the weather.
That can't be. Xatu 3 predicted it to be a...
Well, he can't
Yeah, I
predict
think
the
he's-
weather, so do you think he can really predict anything?
Right.
Xatu 3 is getting along in years and not quite as accurate in predicting as before. I'm the 13th generation of my family to report the Xatu prophecies. But
Is it
those
just the
Xatu
weather, though?
live forever, and perhaps Xatu
I'm
3
getting
is
old,
one
I
to
guess.
them.
That was harsh. You should be more sensitive to others' feelings. As long ago, I worked at a TV station as the weather girl.
Is that what it
Low
is?
pressure front should, what I mean to say is the high pressure front will cause some heavy, well, the weather's going to be a big mess tomorrow. That's the deal.
I think I know why she was fired.
I really put my all into it.
Xatu must have been looking into your past the whole time
I am
without knowing.
sweating.
What? Whoa there. Please, let's look at something else, okay?
Oh my god!
What happened?
I think Xatu's seen quite enough of your past.
Oh, he was looking into the
It
past?
says you're a bit too complex for it.
Of course. True.
She's had a lot of different careers.
Times we can walk away from, eh?
She's a very complex
Whatever.
person.
Now tell me what this weather map is saying to you. let's take a look at all the data we've been receiving from our weather satellite.
Why does this matter?
The heck is going on?
I don't know.
Major changes.
It's about the weather.
Go outside, put a rock out, see if the rock's wet, then it's raining.
Oh my, it's the day.
Oh my god, it's the day.
Long ago, Xatu foretold a great disaster. A hard rain would fall for days. It would flood our community and bring hardship to everyone here.
Oh, no.
We need Noah.
It's the day. Oh no.
Does anybody have an ark?
Destroy everything in its path.
There's only a 1% chance of rain.
But it's already raining, which means it's 100%.
People will walk.
There were literally
Everyone here
clouds.
lives their daily lives according to the prophecies of the Xatu. Lately, Xatu's been making more and more mistakes, especially with all its weather prophecies. Up to now, I've been able to convince everyone that this weather data was coming from Xatu and keep their confidence. But if this great flood prophecy turns out to be wrong...
But can they tell the future or not?
Apparently they can, but that one's a bit old.
They're all transfixed. Maybe he's like hypnotizing them.
Oh, give me a break.
If I thought that everything in the future could be predicted, I think I'd probably go crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you are crazy.
Just imagine knowing everything that's going to happen.
I've had my fortune read 10,000 times from the four main
10,000
sources.
times.
Dice, cards, a crystal ball, and women's magazines. Those
Women's magazines, that's hilarious.
They are right. In the end,
The women's magazines are pretty good.
rely on.
So what now? I've decided that Xatu is right.
Who's that Pokemon? I think it's
Ladybug?
Lydian?
Oh.
It's Lydian!
Oh, well then. Is it the ladybuzz?
Ladybuzz in full
Ladybug.
form, yeah.
The Xatu have prophesied! You must trust this prophecy and flee for your lives!
Where did those come from? What are they?
Are they giving offerings? Who are these people?
What is going
They're
on?
symbols of the people's appreciation.
It would be a shame if these fortunes were to float away in the flood.
The flood's tomorrow.
So let's steal them today.
Huh? What is it, Xatu?
That money-grubbing Delibird!
Isn't that Delibird?
Is it payday?
Rocket?
Is that a bill in its bill?
I will always find you. And when I do, I will
No!
charge
You mean the bill for our next loan payment and Team
you.
Rocket?
That's so funny.
It came back.
With all that treasure,
To protect the future from devastation.
to unite all psychics within our green tea leaf.
Oh!
All Xatu, prepare for battle!
Now you're a pleasing smoke screen.
What is even happening anymore?
This is a
I
chaotic.
think they've lost the plot.
They were out of their minds when they wrote this.
They must have been making the next movie during this one. We took them.
How can they just stand there like nothing happened?
Super job, Xatu! What happened? My Xatu were able to predict exactly when and where the presents were going to explode.
So they were able to dodge the explosions.
Life should
Okay.
That's
be
amazing.
more if you knew the future, isn't that right? Delibird, shower them with presents, now!
Thank you.
They're gonna blow, but they still got them.
We're fine.
Nothing happened. I wonder if that means that the Delibird's presents are simply restoring all of the Xatu's energy.
I mean, the presents are random, I think.
Hey, you dropped something.
Oh. Oh.
Do they blast off?
There's a big trip in our future. We're blasting off again.
Bye! They became a little star.
Xatu, za, 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 Xatu, za.
Za 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 tu za 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 tu za za za
Xatu, za, za, za,
za tu za za za
za, 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 za.
za 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 za.
More bad news. But today... What?
But it's only drizzling.
It's about to get worse.
You have angered God.
Even the computers don't know.
text, like, what's going on with this episode?
What did they say? They
Zap,
say if you
zap,
leave
zap,
now,
zap.
you'll be all right. It's best to use their predictions.
Oh,
for
this
good,
episode's
not to be
just
ruled by them.
crazy.
To be living our lives in fear. Xatu,
She's gone through a personal crisis.
She'll never be the same person after today.
okay.
I think she might be like bipolar or something. She's like, oh no, everything's okay. no, everything's great.
Decided by some fortune teller.
Xatu, Xatu.
Goodbye, my Xatu.
Xatu. They're using teleport.
What happened? Is it just this area being flooded?
So where you going now, Callista?
I think I'm gonna go to the city and be a TV weather reporter.
What has happened actually? What's going on? I don't understand this either, bro.
No, you are not ending that there.
Delaware, you mind getting off your tail feathers and lending a couple of wings? We've got some serious treasure hunting to do.
He'll bring the bill next time.
And I thought it was all for one and one for all, you deserter!
Well, I know this much about that disturbing Delibird. We can count on seeing it again tomorrow.
Disturbing
Dig
Delibird.
up the treasure in time?
If we don't,
It'll bury us.
Maybe we
Why
should
did the water turn like to soil? How much soil did they get rushed through here?
you know how I feel about
Are you trying to ask anything logical about
She
We don't need a psychic read.
And now
became a weather reporter.
front building in from the west will bring us beautifully clear skies and mild temperatures.
Even
through
the
weekend.
weather cannot be predicted with 100% accuracy.
Way in from the north.
Is that the moral of
One
the
thing
story?
about the future is for certain. Ash, Misty, and Brock will continue towards Mahogany Town, the next gym battle, and the Johto League.
It was a self-contained story
Of epic proportions. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Pokemon that bad.
How many drugs were they on?
The best part to me was when she said, "Goodbye, Xatu."
What even happened? What was that? I don't know
and Ash and them
anything.
were in the exact same place as they were in the beginning of the episode, walking on. It's
I
like,
think that was a fever dream or something. Like,
did it even happen? I don't think it
right,
happened.
let's unpack this.
Okay.
They fall down a massive hole
Yes, into
that
the
somehow
earth.
goes through metal.
Yeah.
There's this huge cavern
Yeah.
under the ground, which
Yeah.
is apparently only run by this one girl
Yes.
with 3 Xatu
Yeah.
who can tell the future.
But is
can't.
questionable. Yeah.
They run this like mini cult
Mhm.
with people who are very angry when they don't get told the weather,
Yeah.
but also have brought their valuables and
As their appreciation items.
and just run up and give
And
the
she
valuables.
told them, "It's gonna
She
flood.
told them-
Get out of here."
Well, no, first she's like, it's gonna be sunny except if it's not. And they're like, great. And then it starts raining and they're like, you liar. And then she's like, wait, and runs, and they've got this whole setup
Yeah.
that says it's not gonna rain, but it is raining. And she goes out, she tells them we're all gonna die, it's a flood, they run away, and then they have this whole thing about
The day has come.
it's the day, and then it floods just up to the top of that. Just before that, the Xatu are like, see ya. She's like, bye.
And teleports them out
And
of
they're
there.
like, what are you gonna do now? She's like, I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out. And then it floods just to the top of that. And then they're like, great, well,
Well,
that was a fun time.
we'll see you later
See you
then.
later.
They
And
left.
She becomes
Yeah.
a weather forecaster.
Yeah.
You know, in pitch meeting, you know, he's like, so what do you think? And it's like, no.
And
In
that's
what
the story.
world does that make any sense?
Like-
what did Ash do?
Do you think that it was a completely different story
In the sub? Possibly.
and it was it was probably really crazy in the sub as well, but maybe only
More
makes sense to Japanese.
cultural-
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a cultural thing. And so there was nothing they could do to make this make sense. So the dub team was just like,
But I don't understand how we transition from there's going to be a catastrophe to bye.
yeah. I mean, she was explaining a lot. We were talking over a lot when she was talking, but I don't see anything she would have said to be of any help
Make that any
to make it
better.
make sense. We're like, Xatu. Okay, bye. And then they teleport, and then, what are you gonna do now? Oh, the weather reporter leaves.
But it just flooded that area. But the weather forecast was saying there's not going to be any rain. It rained loads really fast in that one contained area.
Yeah.
And then above that contained area, it was fine. It wasn't even damp. And who was that crazy girl? What did Ash even do?
I don't know. This is one of those episodes that I hope to forget in my life.
Yeah, but I feel like I'll never be able to forget that. I'll forever be on my deathbed. I'm going to be questioning what this episode was about.
I need to find out who wrote this episode.
We need to find
You know
out
what I need to
some
do
info.
is look at the if there's any fun facts
About this episode?
about this episode and what the point was of this episode, because I need to know
I feel like I must know.
what was the point of this episode. What was the reason for what happened? Right, I've read through the plot and it still makes no sense. It's pretty random. So instead we'll look at some trivia from Bulbapedia.
We listened back, by the way, to what we missed when we were talking over, and all it is anti-fortune telling rhetoric.
It basically just said, we don't want to do this anymore.
You shouldn't use us for just guidance. You
Yeah,
know?
so they just left.
And they were like, see ya.
And they saved them.
I'ma head out.
And then that was it, yeah. So trivia, this episode was initially going to be called Future Shock. Some cable providers erroneously referred to the episode as this working title. This episode's English dub title is a pun on the Back to the Future franchise.
Oh.
In this episode, Team Rocket used a variation of their motto. Yes.
They always do.
The way Kalista and the Xatu communicate is similar to that of flag semaphore.
I mean, there is like flag. You can communicate by flags, but
When the dark cloud is in error, when the dark clouds first appear, Kalista tells the crowd to stay, even though it is pouring. However, the rain is only a slight drizzle.
yeah,
at
it
that
doesn't.
point.
It never looked like they were getting soggy. And then they just stood there. They just sat there.
During that whole time, dub edits in the English dub, when Jessie talks about the way she had her fortune told, she mentions women's magazines as one of her ways. While in the original,
that wasn't in the original.
While in the original Japanese version, she instead mentions tarot cards.
Tarot cards, yeah.
The
I
other
think
ways she
that
got
she
her
did.
fortune told were the same in both versions. The other ways, basically.
That is the only dub change.
Yep. Which
so
means
we can't even blame this on the dub.
It's just this. It's just this.
I wish in a way that we made every episode we watched, we made a tier list like of every episode after we'd watched it, because this would have to have its whole thing of its own. This isn't even like an F rank. This is like just This is like a U.
Unwatchable.
Unclassified.
Never.
Unwatchable.
Never watch this episode again. Is this the worst episode of the whole series? There's been some
bad ones, but Ash. Not only did Ash do nothing, which is usually my
critique
problem,
of the ones, yeah.
there was 0 point. They tried with some weird moral, like no one predicts your future. You decide your future for yourself. And I'm like, I mean, I wasn't asking the Xatu anyway. And I don't even take much stock in the weather forecast, but sure.
I don't know what this episode was, but I do hope everyone did enjoy our reaction.
Thank you for
to
watching
whatever
it with
this
us.
was. Did you enjoy? No.
Is enjoyment the word? Let us know what you think.
But let
this
us
was
know
about.
what you guys thought what this episode was about, or what you thought about this episode in general, because this is one of those I'll never want to see this episode again. Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one. Oh! Killed him. Whoa, that was quick. He killed him, took his clothes, in like an instant.